Should the FBI investigate the allegations?
Uncertainty swirling today over how the nomination process will unfold for Brett Kavanaugh, Donald Trump's pick for the U.S. Supreme Court.
I think he's an extraordinary man. I think he's a man of great intellect, as I've been telling you, and he has an unblemished record.
Trump defending Kavanaugh this morning, just days after California University professor Christine Blasey Ford went public in the Washington Post, accusing Kavanaugh of sexually assaulting her in the early 1980s when they were both in high school. Kavanaugh calls the allegation completely false. The Senate committee that oversees Supreme Court nominations invited both Ford and Kavanaugh to testify on Monday. But now that hearing could be delayed or in jeopardy altogether. In a letter to the head of that committee, Ford's legal team saying in part, as a Judiciary Committee has recognized and done before, an FBI investigation of the incident should be the first step in addressing her allegations. The letter also saying Ford has been the target of harassment and death threats and has been forced to leave her home. And an attorney for Ford telling this to CNN's Anderson Cooper last night.
There's no reason that we should have a public hearing on Monday, given what has occurred and when it has occurred. This is being rushed through, and it's too important to be rushed through. It's not a game. This is a serious situation.
But Trump has said he doesn't think the FBI should get involved. And today, the U.S. president casting doubt on Ford's allegations.
If she shows up and makes a credible showing, that'll be very interesting, and we'll have to make a decision. But I can only say this. He is such an outstanding man. Very hard for me to imagine that anything happens.
Now, there's been a similar message coming from both Republicans and Democrats who say they want to hear from Ford, Kavanaugh's accuser, in this Me Too era. But there is a divide when it comes to the timing of it all. Now, Republicans who support Kavanaugh being on the Supreme Court, they want to hear from Ford sooner than later. But Democrats who oppose Kavanaugh, they are willing to wait because a big delay could see Kavanaugh's confirmation pushed until after the November midterm elections. Why is that important? Well, Democrats, they are hoping to win a majority in the Senate, and a Supreme Court pick needs the approval of the Senate.